Again, good morning, everyone. My name is Paul Kirungi, CEO and founder of Zofikash. Yesterday I was attending a mix and I told these people that mentioning the word CEO gives me shivers because I don't know. I still wonder who a CEO should be. I mean, I know because I get to do it, but it's been learning on job. So, yeah. Well, I want to welcome you all here today to the Tech Forum. It's an honor to stand before you today, leaders of various technology disciplines, including cybersecurity, including the media, including product design, including everything tech. Thank you for making it here. My first UNAA that I attended was in 2013, and for some reason I haven't been able to attend any other until today. So it really gives me great joy to see that we can sit here and talk about tech, something that we are all passionate about. If I always tell people that if I'm going to create any product, if it is not tech-based, I'm going to be the biggest failure because I don't know how to run anything if it is not tech-related. And I'm not even like an engineer, like most of you are here. I'm just someone who is passionate about what technology can do, what technology has done, and what the future looks like. So now let's talk about the future, unexplored possibilities that lie within our reach, right? We had I don't even, how many things did you say you're doing?
I mentioned only half of them.
Oh. She mentioned like over 10 hats that she wear at her workplace. You know, we have people here dealing with big data, machine learning. Tell me if the future is not exciting and it's not for us to take on. It's kind of sad when you attend like big conferences. I'm talking about the TechCrunch, I'm talking about the Money 2020, I'm talking about the Web Summit. And when you get to these venues, the only people you see are from West Africa. Nigeria, Ghana, Nigeria. They are going to come close to home, it's going to be Kenya. You know? But you here, all of you here, has what these guys have. At your respective workplaces, whatever you are doing, these guys are doing. The only thing that I think we do have as Ugandans, we kind of want to see change, but we are not hungry enough for it. We fear, you know. Yesterday, I was talking to Salongo when we were coming from the mixer. I told him that, let me actually bring it out here like this. How many of us here today are married? Great. And just dating? Single? Trying it out?
Why you gotta call us out like that?
No, actually, so the thing about the way I've been able to resonate, I mean, trying to connect the dots or the relationship between our personal relationships, like the people that we're dating, marriage, is somehow those who are married are not married to the people that they dated the first time they got into dating. Right?
It depends.
Not all. Majority. Like, I can bet my hand, 90% of the people who are in here today, most likely married. They're not married to the people that they first dated. They tried out that first relationship, and it fell. miserably. You know, I went through a bad heartbreak, and I thought I was gonna die. I kept sleeping on my bed, and the person that I was dating, that I'd broken up with, she kind of moved on so fast. Right? I'm on my sick bed, and I'm trying to imagine what life would be if she was there by my side, and she was on the beach having the greatest time of her life. Right? To bring us back to entrepreneurship, that's how entrepreneurship is actually. You know? You're going to wake up in the morning with a dream. I mean, Kim can tell you, he runs 13 media companies, right? He's going to tell you that it has not been a rosy journey. It's marveled with a lot of failure, you know? But even when he fails, he doesn't stop there. He wakes up in the morning and keep moving. If you are going to think just about the greatest companies, right? The biggest people that we admire today. I'm talking about the Bill Gates. I'm talking about Elon Musk. You know how many rockets has taken SpaceX to succeed? Many. You know? So as we are here today, thinking about the future, thinking about how tech is going to change the world, the Africa that we aspire for. Let's be mindful that the waters are not charted. It's vague. It's not clear. You know? But the only thing that can take us or move us forward is the hope that we can actually make it. Because you're making it already. Right? This gentleman, man, wherever you are working, you are making it already. Right? And the people in Africa have actually built great highways. I'm talking about, when I talk about highways, I like relating it with the freeways here, most especially those ones with a road toll. Like you get on, pay, then use it, move on. Right? Media. We have a representation from MTN. MTN is right now, I think, not Uganda, but Africa's biggest fintech. They're going to every single space, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. They've built great reels where you can come and build on top and be able to reach millions of customers, which they have already. You know? So what's stopping you? Right? Let's keep dreaming. Let's be bold. Like I said, you are going to fail here and there, but eventually you'll get it. My company, Sophie Cash, when I first started it, I talked to a few friends of mine. And I told them, I'm going to start a salary advance company in Uganda. And I told him how the business model would work, and he asked me, the first thing that he asked me, how much money do you have? I told him I have 30,000 USDs, but honestly I didn't even have it. But because I wanted him to have some kind of confidence in what I was about to take on, I didn't have it. But I went, built, and built. We are serving over 20,000 employees today, working with over 1,800 companies in less than 2 years. Right? We failed in so many ways, but we've also succeeded in great ways. You know? So whatever you are thinking, that idea that you had, that you are kind of not sure whether should I jump or should I not jump. No, it's the same thing that you have with relationships, right? You get out of that bad relationship and then you are kind of like not sure whether this will work or it will not. But you know what's funny? Intuition always tells you, go on. Go on. For the most part, you win. You know? So as we are seated here today, let's think about technology. And I tell people that the way I myself see technology and entrepreneurs, I think we are actually the biggest artists of our time. It's not the Picassos anymore. It's people like you who envision these chips, right? You just have this idea, right? You go, sit, map it out, draw it, and then build it, and then it works. You know? Imagine Elon Musk when he first imagined Tesla. The Roadster. Let's look at what he has built today. You know? It's not something that ever existed. The iPhone. You know? Steve Jobs said that sometimes the things that we are going to build, if someone told you that this is how it's going to be, for the most part you're going to jump out because you really don't see it in a practical way, right? But he said certain things are only going to make sense if you just look at them backwards, right? This is where you want to be, and you build. The dots are only going to connect and make sense as you look back on how or what you had to do, the journey that took you to get there. You know, that's how we need to look at it. There's a lot of need for exploration, and this is not just for the sake of producing like great products or just making a fortune of what we are, of what we envision or what we want to build, but it's about the lives that are waiting on us. You know? I used to live in California, and one time we were at church, and a pastor said, she made a statement. She said, if you live in the US, you are a United States citizen, yet you are struggling to make ends meet, you are in the wrong place. You know? Like, my company, we've been privileged to go so many places, like so many big places. And every single time I struggle when I'm doing paperwork for my team, you know? Me, just wake up in the morning and I say, I'm going, and I go, you know? Now, that's the power each one of us here today has. Leverage it. Go to new places. Make networks. Talk to people. You know, he was saying yesterday, he said something that really kept me wondering. He said, every single stranger that is around you is someone that has money. Not that you're going to go and steal it from them, but potentially if you can sell to them, for the most part, they'll buy. You know? Think about it. Right? So, yeah, I want us to take a moment, reflect on the world we aspire to see. You know? We launched in 2021. As of today, I'm proud to say that I've created 17 jobs in Uganda. You know? People that get paid every month, they have families that they take care of, you know? Life goes on. You know? Yeah. So they're full-time jobs. Yes, they are full-time jobs. And yeah, well actually what I wanted to drive home is, we also pay taxes. We pay taxes from day one. You know? the government is able to make revenue from us. That right now there's the city kind of a taxi that you pay for your employees from everywhere, you know. Like we've been able to create it, but it didn't exist 2 years ago, you know. And then these people are able to take care of their families. They are able to meet their everyday needs. So yeah, think about that one idea that gives you sleepless nights, but go dare it. As you dare to get into new relationships and like that kind of uncertainty that you have, but still move with it, have the same tenacity to move on to creating new and awesome products. We're talking about Africa, right? 70 to 75% of Africa's population is below the age of 25. Africa. Do you know what that means? Africa has the biggest and the most upcoming market for anything that you can think about. For any product that you can think about. You know? How do you position yourself to take charge of that? How do you position yourself to create products that are going to be consumed by these users, but also impact their lives? You know? I just wanted to challenge us. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, a real round of applause for, I believe, what has become a reference point for us, because Paul was a resident of the diaspora community here in the US and was able to take his learning and experience, create a product, not really create, imagine a solution and start dreaming. We are all dreamers of sorts. Whether you're being paid by an employer or you're doing it for yourself, it's the same energy we need to move forward.